Hi, friends. Today in class, you studied flags of New York and other areas, and you learned all about symbols on flags and how the different symbols aren't just there for fun on flags, they actually can have really deep meaning. So, today, friends, what you're going to do is you're going to study the image of one borough flag. Do you remember what a borough is? That's right. There are 5 boroughs in New York City. We have Manhattan, the Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn, and Staten Island. And you're going to choose one of those boroughs. Maybe this is the borough that your school's in or that you live in. Choose one that stands out to you. Maybe you really like their flag and you want to learn all about that borough. For each flag, I want you to think, what do you see? What do you think what you're seeing means? And what do these symbols tell you about the borough? So let's look at some of them and then go over your independent work together, my friends. So here's our first flag, the Borough of Manhattan. What do you see? What do you think those images mean? Maybe the colors have meaning to it too. What do you think the colors mean? And what do you think this represents for Manhattan? Look really carefully, really closely. We see kind of like a windmill here. We see a date when it was established. We see a Native American and what looks to be maybe a Dutch settler. So what do you think that these images mean? Here is the seal of New York City. So here is that image from the flag, a closer up look. So we're seeing more examples of what's on the flag. We see some beavers, we see some barrels, we see that eagle, we see some Latin, and now it's becoming more clear. I do see a Dutch settler and a Native American, and I see those iconic Dutch windmills. And then I see this on a crust. So what do you think these symbols represent? They're both holding this crest together. I wonder what that means, if this was intentional. Here's the borough of the Bronx. And let's look to see. Oh, I see something similar already. I see a bird that looks like an eagle at the top here, and it looks like they're holding something as well. So let's go back to that Manhattan. They're holding something here that looks like half a globe, kind of, or like maybe it's a net. And here I see the same thing. That's interesting. I wonder what that means. It must have some deep meaning. And then I see a sun. I see eyes on the sun. I see water. I see some more Latin. I really don't know what this means. Oh, here it tells me right here. Yield not to evil. The Bronx were a family that immigrated to New Netherland from Europe. The Bronx is named after them. Oh, the flag's colors were orange, white, and blue to look like the tricolor Dutch flag. Very similar to Manhattan's flag. Very interesting. Oh, here's the borough of Queens, and I see no people. I see no animals. I see a crown because it's Queens. Maybe there's something with a crown. Oh, wait, here we go. We see the flag of Queen has a rose and a tulip at its center. The tulip represents the Netherlands, and the rose symbolizes England. The flag has a picture of the Queen's crown. Oh, so maybe they have some English ties. You have the Queen's crown and a rose to represent England. And the ring is made of wampum. Oh, we remember wampum from Unit 1, right? All about our Native Americans. And here we have the borough of Brooklyn. Now, I see that this is Dutch, and it says unity makes strength. The flag uses blue and gold, which often are used as the borough's colors. I see what looks to be a woman, And she's carrying, it says, faces, which is a bundle of sticks to symbolize power. So she's strong. So I wonder what this represents. What would this represent for a borough? What do you think it represents? And last but not least, we have Staten Island. And already I'm thinking of an island. And over here it's telling me that we have a picture surrounded by water. It's an island, some birds, what looks to be a mountain, and some buildings. So it's telling me over here that there's a skyline in front of the flag with green behind it. This shows that the island has urban areas mixed with open areas. So it's a mix. This is an island that's diverse. Now I go into my questions. So once I choose one of my flags, just like in class when we did this for our New York flag, you're going to choose one borough to study. You're going to name the flag here. And then you're going to tell everything you see. And then you're going to put everything that you think it means. And then last but not least, I want you to make an educated guess all about that borough. So using the symbols and what they mean, I want you to make judgment on that borough, about what that borough is all about based on that flag that was created so many years ago. I can't wait to see all the great things that you come up with and you notice and you make connections with, my friends. And I want to see what you think the symbols tell you about that borough. Bye for now, friends.